Hi friends, welcome to our Tax TV channel. Please explain TDS on crypto in India. Income tax guidelines for cryptocurrency transactions.
TDS on cryptocurrency transactions in India. The Central Board of Direct Taxes (CBDT) today issued guidelines to remove difficulties with respect to the new Section 194S, which will come into effect from the 1st of July 2022. Section 194S was inserted in the Income Tax Act through Finance Act 2022. It mandates deduction of 1% TDS on transfer of crypto and other virtual digital assets. Here are some of the most important clarifications from the circular explained in a question and answer format that may help crypto buyers and sellers in India.
Who will deduct TDS while transferring crypto via an exchange?
According to the circular, the exchange will have to deduct TDS in this case. Tax may be deducted under Section 194S of the Act only by the exchange which is crediting or making payment to the seller, owner of the VDA being transferred, the circular said. In a case where broker owns the VDA, it is the broker who is the seller. Hence, the amount of consideration being credited or paid to the broker by the exchange is also subject to tax deduction under Section 194S of the Act, it added.
Who will deduct TDS if transferring crypto on an exchange through a broker, who is not the seller?
The circular says that in a case where the credit payment between exchange and the seller is through a broker, and the broker is not seller, the responsibility to deduct tax under Section 194S of the Act shall be on both the exchange and the broker. However, if there is a written agreement between the exchange and the broker that broker shall be deducting tax on such credit payment, then broker alone may deduct the tax under Section 194S of the Act, the circular said. However, the exchange would be required to furnish a quarterly statement in Form number 26QF for all such transactions of the quarter on or before the due date prescribed in the Income Tax Rules, 1962.
Who will deduct TDS in case of crypto transfer through the exchange, which is also the owner of the asset?
In this case, the buyer will have to deduct the TDS. However, there may be cases when the buyer would not know whether the exchange is the owner of the asset or not. To remove any confusion in such cases, the circular said that as an alternative, exchange may enter into a written agreement with the buyer or his broker that in regard to all such transactions the exchange would be paying the tax on or before the due date for that quarter. The exchange would be required to furnish a quarterly statement in Form number 26QF for all such transactions of the quarter on or before the due date prescribed in the Income Tax Rules, 1962. The exchange would also be required to furnish its income tax return, and all these transactions must be included in such return, the circular further said.
How will TDS apply in case of transfer of crypto for another cryptocurrency?
According to the circular, if a person is transferring a crypto asset to another person in exchange for another crypto, then both of them will be buyers as well as sellers. In this case, both of them will have to pay the tax and show evidence for the exchange of the virtual digital assets. In a situation where VDA A is being exchanged with another VDA B, both the persons are buyer as well as seller. One is buyer for A and seller for B, and another is buyer for B and seller for A. Thus both need to pay tax with respect to transfer of VDA and show the evidence to others so that VDS can then be exchanged, the circular said. This would then be required to be reported in TDS statement along with Challan number. This year Form number 26Q has included provisions for reporting such transactions. For specified persons, Form number 26QA has been introduced, it added. In case crypto is transferred for another crypto through a cryptocurrency exchange, then as an alternative tax may be deducted by the exchange itself based on written contractual agreement with the buyers or sellers.
Please visit our website www.onlinetaxspecialist.com. Please like, subscribe and share our Tax TV channel and comment.